Hi, my name's Paul from Lucidity, and I'm going to take you through a little bit more detail of our remote desktop applications and how we run these remote desktop apps inside the Lucidity 365 platform. So traditionally, companies would have maybe run something like Managed Office or a remote desktop server, which all the users sign into to do all their bits and pieces. We've kind of changed the way this works here with Lucidity 365, so users can kind of live in their modern world, running on their local browser with their local apps, and then we can kind of run these remote desktop applications just as tiles here on the main dashboard. And to give you a bit of an example of kind of how this works, I'm just going to launch here into I guess a traditional Windows desktop with a start button. Here traditionally we wouldn't run applications this way. We kind of run them as published applications. So if we click on here, we kind of open those particular applications in their own browser tab here without their own start button and that. But for the purpose of this example here, I'm just going to show you this desktop session we've got open. So traditionally applications they do their thing, but they also often need to work with Microsoft Office, or maybe the applications need to open up web pages and display information or files and that kind of thing. So we've built our own technology that we call the content receiver. It's a little application that kind of lives on your local computer, just in your system tray. You don't actually have to have this window popping up, but it just kind of shows you what's going on. And here I've got this remote desktop session with a few shortcuts here to kind of emulate the different behavior. So maybe your remote desktop session wants to open another application like Chrome. So instead of having to have Chrome installed on the terminal server, this can kind of push the message forward and run Chrome on your local computer here. So it kind of redirects, I guess, the request from the remote server onto your local machine. We can do that with websites. So here we can open up a particular web URL, and that can get pushed here and open up as a browser tab beside our other tabs we've got open here in our local modern workplace area. We can maybe open files and images and things like that a third-party application might want to try and invoke. We can pop that up on our local machine and have it so we can print these documents on our local computer and use local PDF viewers and things to open and edit them. This gives you a bit of a kind of a quick example of some of the technology that we've built to kind of, I guess, bridge the gap, so we can kind of continue to run these remote desktop applications that our customers need, and whether that be travel or real estate, SAP Business One, all those type of things. But when those applications call on other applications like Office or web browsers, or they need to send files or download files and that, we can bridge all that with our content receiver back to the local computer and back to the modern workplace, so documents can get saved in the local OneDrive document libraries, and we can pop local applications, local Microsoft Office, etc. on your modern workplace environment. So one more little touch that we've added, I guess, to kind of bridge the gap between the remote desktop application world and the modern world. So if your company runs a remote desktop application, have a chat to us. Chances are we can get that application working on our remote desktop platform, and then use our content receiver and a few other tricks of the trade, I guess, to get print jobs and files back and forward between the remote environment, and really kind of make, I guess, the experience a lot more seamless for these remote desktop applications if they need to kind of access third-party systems and that. Thanks for watching.